All right, this is cave number 2. It's actually kind of hard to see it. I can't really see in there because it's so contrasted by the light. Yep, I'm gonna make this the normal thing. And this time now I'm not alone, so I don't have to be scared. I brought my buddy. He'll protect me. So I'm gonna be going through these caves, and then somewhere in the caves I'm gonna tell a scary story. So rather than just rambling the whole time, you'll get a scary story too. All right, let's check this one out. It's a little bigger than the last one from what I know. Opening isn't as big, and there's no fire extinguisher to spray stuff in here. Oh, it opens up quite a bit over here. But there's actually, it looks like the ground is pretty wet. Let's see, there's 2 ways to go. Whichever way we don't go, there's gonna be a beastie in the other one and it's gonna flank us. I can feel it. Let's go right first. So that's definitely a dead end. There's actually water on the ground, like legitimate water. Oh, well, that is clearly a dead end. Okay, nothing to get us over here. Let's check the other path. But as always, it's probably gonna be waiting at the entrance. Think you get out, but then you don't. This is a really cool looking cave. It's actually tall enough to walk upright. But then look at that. The water's getting a little deeper down here. Maybe there will be something under the water as we get further down and it'll just jump out and disappear into the water. Oh yeah, there's a couple inches of water on the ground now and it's starting to get colder. I didn't know it got cold in caves before. Like, we're not even that deep and it's a good 20 plus degrees colder. I can see my breath again. Interesting. So if you're seeing your breath, is that because it's cold or is it because there's something scary down here? Oh man, wonder how far it goes back. As long as there's no really tight squeezes, I would not want to go on my belly in the water because this water is probably freezing. Hello. Looks like the water is letting up. Oh, I just got dripped on that. It's actually really cold. Holy crap. Oh, whoa. That looks really cool. Look at that. It's like the water coming off of it makes it look like a crystal. It's like about to drip up here. That's cool. Oh, it's blue. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that's spray paint or if that's the actual rocks. That's really cool.
Oh, it says a white mountain right there. Of course.
What? We're forever away from BYU. We're like an hour away. What the crap? Alright, let's keep going. Look at that. It's interesting. Yeah, there's some different colored rocks down here. I can't tell if it's like graffiti stuff or if it's actually natural. It's kind of cool though. Oh, I think we found the end. Oh, that's a big rock. Yeah, we got to the end. Nothing got us. It's probably gonna be waiting back there when we head back. But I guess this is a perfect place to tell a little ghost story. Or a true story. Either way, mine will be real. Do you want to tell one, Haas, or no? You don't have to.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna tell one. Here, do you wanna just point it at me? I'll take this so you're not getting flashed by my light. All right, so this story happened to me, geez, what was it, like 17 years ago? As a teenager, back in the Grantsville area, and I wasn't a smoker or drinker, and neither were my friends, so we had to figure out some way to entertain ourselves. So we thought a really good way to entertain ourselves would be to go out and explore the fields and stuff for miles around town. It was just like sagebrush forest, sagebrush fields, as far as you could go till you hit the mountains. And one night, me and my one friend that would usually go out that would have creepy experiences, because I found out if you look for things, you usually find them. That's kind of some kind of natural law or something. So we were going out looking for scary things, and it was after dark. It was probably 11 o'clock or something. And this time we brought some of our friends. So it wasn't just me and him, it was these two other guys. And they hadn't really gone out with us. They haven't had really any creepy experiences like we had. And we're going off into the field, and right at the edge of the field is this church. And right there on the edge, kind of like a guard guarding the town from whatever's out in the fields. And so we walk by this church, and it has, on three sides, it has those white vinyl fences like 6 feet high around the parking lot. So, and then the other side is where the road and then the field. So we go out into the field, and as we're walking, oh, that's cold water. As we're walking out into the field, I pick up a stick because we just always like hit things with our sticks. Anyway, so we're going out there, I pick up the stick, kind of hitting things, and as we get out maybe like a quarter mile or so, I start noticing that something is creeping through the sagebrush, like stalking us in the sagebrush. And I mentioned that to everyone. My one friend that's been out with me quite a few times, immediately he's alert, he's looking around. The other two guys though are like, there's nothing out here, stop trying to scare us, you know, like teenagers usually do. So we're like, okay, well if there's nothing out here, I guess we better just keep going deeper into the fields. That's a good idea. So we start heading deeper into the fields, and as we're getting further out there, I'm just watching this thing. It's dark enough that I can't really tell what it is. I'm more just seeing its silhouette as it's creeping through the sagebrush. And it was big, at least large bear size, big. And once we're probably a half mile out there, I've mentioned it a few more times, kind of pointed in its direction. And the other two guys are finally like, there is nothing out here, but we better go back. So we decided not to tease them because it's what we wanted. So we start heading back, and as I'm watching this thing, I guess I was walking slower than everyone else because I just had my eye on whatever this thing in the sagebrush was. And I ended up about 300 yards behind everyone else. So they're getting to the church. I'm still like 100 yards, not 300, 100 yards out into this field, into the sagebrush. And I actually stop and I look at whatever this thing is, and it's just starting to creep closer towards me. So I thought I had a good idea. I grabbed my stick and I threw it at it. That was kind of stupid. But then I turned around and I just started running as fast as I could because I was running for my life. Maybe literally, I'm not entirely sure. But I was just running as fast as I could. And then as I'm running, I don't know if I felt it or heard it, but it came tromping after me. It was chasing me down. And I thought for sure I was done for. I was running, and as I was getting close to the church, like just about to the parking lot of the church, have you ever had that feeling where you kind of feel that someone is about to touch you, but they haven't touched you yet? I got that feeling. It was just about to snatch me. I thought I was dead. I was done for. It was right there behind me. And then I stumbled onto, cold water. I stumbled onto the church parking lot, and immediately the sound, the feeling, everything, it was just gone. So I just like turned around and there was nothing there. It was just totally gone. And that doesn't seem possible. I know it was right there. It was right behind me. It was literally about to grab me, and it was gone. So I'm kind of scanning around trying to figure out what happened. And then I see on the far side of the parking lot, on the filled side of these white vinyl fences, there is something standing there like chest and shoulders above these white vinyl fences. And these things are like 6 feet tall. So that thing must have been like 8, 9 feet tall. Huge, huge, huge. And when I looked at it, my very first thought was just like, well, maybe it's a shadow. But just looking at it gave me that feeling that you get from waking up from a nightmare, just that like evil feeling. Just looking at it gave me that feeling. So I'm pretty sure there was something over there. But what is super interesting to me is that whatever it was refused to come on the church grounds. Kind of makes me wonder about that like holy grounds type of thing that you'll see in movies and like hear about, where churches and other things are actually holy ground. It's totally possible because it wouldn't come onto the church after us. It wouldn't come onto the church grounds. Very, very interesting. So that's your scary story for here. I have other ones. When we hit other caves, I'll tell you some other ones, but that's the one for today. All right, so you don't want to do one?
I'm good.
Okay. Then let's...
Sorry being scared.
Let's head back. No, if I was alone and I told a scary story in here, oh my gosh, I would probably have an accident. That water has got to be so cold. When it was dripping on me, it was so cold. And you're wearing flip-flop or...
Chacos.
Wait, what?
Chacos.
Chacos. You're wearing chacos. I brought my boots because I don't like cold foots. Good thing it's not too deep. If we were going like a half a mile in and you were in those with water, you would probably get frozen.
I'll get used to it.
Is it really? It was so cold when it was dripping on me. Oh, that's freezing water. Holy cow. This is really cool though. And I love that it's just all you can hear, unless I'm sitting here talking, all you can hear when you stop is your feet or nothing. It's just like so quiet in here. I love it. You don't often get to hear that quiet anywhere else. Oh no! Haas is gone. He got snatched, or he's gonna scare me. Turned off your light and everything. All right, that is...
Here you go first. I have bad knees.
That is the cave. I want to say this one is called Ledgemere Cave? Ledgerman? Something like that. Down here, also in Utah where the other one was. So we made it out. There's nothing waiting for us. No evil squirrels, no wolfies like werewolves, no Sasquatch. Ow, my head! Should wear a hard hat. But we made it out.
Sunglasses.
Oh no! Yeah, we made it out, and I think next time I actually ordered some gear so I could put the phone on my hat or on my chest, so that way I'm not like shaking around constantly, hopefully, so it'll be a better filming experience. All right, thanks for watching. Have fun.